Then we have the co-main event of the evening. This is an unbelievable co-main event. This is a very, very good fight. This is better than the main event. Main event's a one-sided beating. This is a good competitive fight. We got Brian Ortega taking on Aljamain Sterling. Brian Ortega, as we all know, very good grappler. He doesn't have very good wrestling, a low 26% takedown accuracy, but he's got solid offensive striking. Defense definitely needs a little bit of work. He's hit with almost 7 significant strikes per minute, which is a very high number, and it is not great for his long-term brain health. But he's hot and cold in some of his matchups, which makes breaking him down pretty hard. He's one of the toughest guys in the division, but he hasn't quite evolved. He was supposed to go up to lightweight, but that looks to be put on hold after getting almost knocked out by Diego Lopez in his last fight. Brian Ortega is a fun guy. Brian Ortega is a tough guy. Brian Ortega is a durable guy. Brian Ortega is the same guy now that he was 5 years ago, just a little older. He's taking on Aljamain Sterling, a backpack grappler. He'll push for takedowns. He'll stick to you like an extra layer of skin. Over time, he has developed his own striking style where he uses kicks to manage range really well. He does land almost 5 significant strikes per minute. He only absorbs about 2, and that's because he does such a good job with his footwork and range control. His offensive takedowns are just okay, but as we saw in his last fight, his scrambles, his ground game are spectacular, and they have definitely leveled up these last few years. Some of you are going to hate this. You're going to call me weird names in the comments. The reality is Brian Ortega is not very good anymore. He just isn't. He was good in an era where just being really tough and having one skill set was good enough. But he's just not good anymore. He kind of sucks now, if I'm being honest. His striking is not good. His grappling is good, but everybody knows that. So they just avoid it. He's tough as shit, and you can't learn toughness. You can't earn toughness. You just are. And because he's so tough, you can never count him out. But the reality is, he's just tough. And unfortunately, toughness doesn't work with everyone, especially against a former world champion like Aljo. I think Aljo comes forward, gets the takedowns, dominates on the ground. Probably a decision because of how insanely tough Brian Ortega is and how good he is on the ground. This is probably actually going to be a boring fight, but it's an important fight for the division. Aljamain Sterling, I think, absolutely rolls here. One of my most confident picks on this fight card. And after watching him scramble, go takedown for takedown, exchange for exchange with Movsar Evloev, I've never been more confident in an Aljamain Sterling fight.